This is George Hardy at Astra, and I'm speaking with Alex Ivkovic this morning. Alex is the IT manager of CDF Corporation and CheerPack. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning, George. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Great.
Today we're discussing Astra's FastDocs for IFS. It's a software solution that Astra created to help companies using IFS Applications ERP. Specifically, FastDocs automates the conversion of paper documents into electronic docs. It then classifies and indexes them automatically, stores them in the IFS DocMan module, and attaches them as clickable icons to records in IFS. That makes it easier for IFS users when they need to see those documents in their daily operations. Say, Alex, what sparked your initial interest in FastDocs?
Well, what happened was we were at a user group meeting, and I was there with my plant manager, and you were there, and we were discussing your Fast AP solution, I believe. And we just don't do enough accounts payable that it was really any kind of a fit. So we were just kicking things around, and I believe you came up with this idea that maybe we could use it in a different way. I think my plant manager said one of the paperwork problems we have is on the shop floor, we just generate all kinds of paperwork that then has to be filed and sorted, etc. So, after some discussion, we thought, maybe this would work, and you went back to your team with that, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. And it looked as though we found a good solution for all of the paperwork that was being generated by the operators on the shop floor. And then after that, I think you expanded the project to purchase orders and customer orders.
Yeah, we're using it in a number of different places. The shop floor paperwork gets attached directly to the shop order. Receiving paperwork is attached to the purchase order, and then shipping paperwork gets attached to the customer order. So we're using it in a couple of different areas throughout the factory now.
What does it do for you in terms of, just at the operation level, how does it help you? And, at the cost savings level, are there any benefits in that area as well?
Oh, gosh, yeah. Basically, on our end, we developed another little system that when we print the shop order, it automatically prints the cover sheet for the that Fast Archive needs to scan in order to put it in the proper place. So at that point, we have the floor-level employees scanning the paperwork and putting it directly in the IFS. Previously, it was almost a full-time job for one person, just taking all this paperwork and scanning it. And then you have accuracy issues. When you're manually attaching stuff to various shop orders, sometimes it goes to the wrong shop order or the wrong purchase order or what have you. And that's really not an issue now. Everything's been fast and accurate and pretty good.
Hey, have you had any feedback from the IFS users who've now got those clickable images of the documents on their screens?
Oh, well, I don't think there's been a big change there because they were always using it. We've always done it, but we just had a person doing the scanning and attaching. Everyone loves having the attached documents in IFS, obviously. They never get lost, which is, but if you keep it in paper, that's the problem. So
Sure.
Having it attached in IFS is a great thing.
Okay, well, yeah, that's great. How long have you been using FastDocs now?
6 or 8 months ago, I believe we went live on it.
Mm-hmm. And I think you started off with just one scanner, right?
Sure, we put one scanner in just to test it. That's grown rapidly. We now have 10 scanners located throughout the plant.
Are there any other areas at CDF or CheerPack where you're thinking of using FastDocs?
There's no other applications at the moment, but we do need to spread out horizontally. I would think by this time next year would be more like 15, 20 scanners.
I see. And then finally, what would you say to other IFS customers? Would you recommend FastDocs to them?
Oh, I would absolutely recommend FastDocs. It saved us probably the equivalent of a full-time employee, and we're not even done implementing it everywhere yet. The implementation went surprisingly well. The Astra team did a great job for us, and we find the product very economical. I would certainly recommend, if you have a need, even if it's not for exactly FastDocs, but something, related to it, or if you see a variation that you think would help, I would absolutely recommend talking to the Astra team and seeing what they can come up with for you.
Okay, well, thanks very much, Alex. Really appreciate speaking with you this morning.
You're welcome, George.